Okay, today we are in beautiful Willow Glen and we're gonna sample the food by this guy's Arepas, Venezuelan food. Never had Venezuelan food in my life, but I'm gonna eat it today. Hey, that's all about the Bay. We show you the best places in the Bay and the best food to eat, okay? Hi, Joanna.
So this is a Venezuelan restaurant.
Okay.
And our name is Arepas. And Arepas is our main, dishes because, go with the name.
Right.
So Arepas is Venezuelan, and actually Colombia has some arepas too. Other country has some kind of different arepas.
And you say arepas are sandwiches?
Arepas is not a sandwich because it's made with the cornmeal flour and it's gluten free. So, but you eat that like a sandwich. So arepas you make like the bread with the cornmeal, and then you put a lot of stuff inside. And we have different choices. We have pelua. Pelua means shredded beef. We have shredded chicken, carne asada, braised pork, ham and cheese. We have vegan, vegetarian. The vegan and the vegetarian, they have some sweet plantain, black beans, avocados. They're delicious. And then we have, all type of arepa, even shrimp arepas. So arepas for every choices. Everybody who like different stuff, they have their choice. Vegan people, vegetarian people, regular people. And then you have to type. You have the fry or you have like the fat grill. The fat grill is tasty and it's healthier, but the fry is tasty.
Okay.
So, and crispy. And then we have that. We sell empanadas. Empanadas is the same cornmeal, and the stuff inside with the shredded beef, shredded chicken, potatoes and cheese, shrimp, and pabellon. Pabellon is together cheese, shredded beef, and sweet plantain, all in black beans, all together in one empanada. And then we have tostones, that means green plantain with stuff, on the top, means like beef, chicken, pico de gallo, cheese, really tasty. And then Patakon. Patakon is like a huge sandwich, but instead of bread, is plantain. So it doesn't have bread at all. It's gluten free, all like plantain in the bottom, plantain in the top.
So it sounds like there's a lot of plantains in Venezuela.
All South America have plantain.
Right.
And even the Caribbean, like Puerto Ricans, Bahamas, Colombia, all the Caribbean, all South America is plantain everywhere. Brazil, everybody is plantain.
Okay, so how do you get your plantains from? Do you import from Venezuela?
No, we can find the plantains here.
Okay, I see. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let's talk about how long have you had this business?
We opened, our first day was October 28th, and it's been really...
Oh, really? Last year?
Yes.
So you're fairly new.
Really new, really successful, really amazing. People love it. All the Venezuelans from even far away, 3 hours away, from hours away, drive here on the weekend to eat here. This neighborhood is really, like diverse.
Yes.
A lot of American people, Asian people, they love our food, and they've been coming back. They say we never have anything different, we never have anything like this,
right.
And they really like it.
That's interesting. So how long have you been in the restaurant business? This is your gig?
This is my first restaurant.
Oh, really? Okay. How long have you been thinking about restaurants?
Well, the thing is, I have different business. I have a medical consulting business.
Yes.
I have a construction business.
Right.
I have a roofing business. I have different kind of business.
So you are a serial entrepreneur?
Yes, I am.
You still have the construction business now?
I have it, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what's your baby right now? Construction or this one?
Well, my construction business is big. I do, roofing, roofing tear off. I do demolition for big buildings, so, But... And I have a medical consulting company. I do insurance verifications, authorizations, coding, collections, and I've been doing that for 19 years. I've been here in the US for 22 years. So, but I always like to cook. So I always have that, desire to open a restaurant. And before was no Venezuelan people when I moved here 22 years ago, but now a lot of Venezuelan people, they are coming here because the situation there.
Right.
And I have, one guy came, he used to own a restaurant in Venezuela, and I say, let's go do this, I love to cook, you love to cook, you own a restaurant, I know how to run a business, let's go do this, and then
And that's
we
how
did
you
it.
started?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's great. So how did the pandemic affect you? Because you started just in October. Have you been
Yes.
affected by the pandemic or not?
Yes, I did the first 2 weeks of January.
Yes.
So when we opened October 28, November and December was a boom. We were surprised how successful it was. And then in January was like, oh, went really down. Of course, with the new COVID,
Yes.
virus and the new thing, everybody was like kind of, a lot of people got sick, a lot of people got COVID. Plus in January, usually people start the gym, start the
Right.
diet.
Right.
They don't have that much money because they spend all the money in Christmas.
Okay.
But I think like the third week, everything is going up again. So
Okay, that's great. So why Willow Glen? It's a beautiful place. I haven't been here for about 3 years now, but I had a property down the road, so since that time I haven't been back here. So why Willow Glen? You live in San Jose? Have you always lived
actually,
in San
no,
Jose?
I live in Kensington. Yeah.
Wow, near Berkeley.
Yes, and the Berkeley Hills, yeah.
Really? So,
Yeah.
but why Willow Glen? You started
Well,
restaurant in
Willow Glen because I have a friend who owns a lot of different restaurants, and we went to college together 22 years ago to
Right.
English school. We
Oh,
we
okay.
went to learn English together, and then she owns different restaurants. So
Right.
I'm the one who called. I called
Yes.
and say, hey, I want to open a Venezuelan restaurant. How do I can do this? And then she say, well, I have a restaurant in Willow Glen that is my profit is not that great. Maybe you can, do it there. And then I look at it, I say, okay, this is what I want, and then this is the place. I love the area. I love like diversity, and that's what I did it here.
Okay, so your friend owned this restaurant before,
I bought it. Yeah,
You bought it from your friend?
I bought some.
and you just transformed it.
Yes. In
Okay.
a month, I transformed everything.
Wow, man! See, there's a beauty about doing this stuff, right? So I meet all kinds of exciting people. Yesterday, I interviewed this firebrand woman, right, in Burlingame, and today there's another one. Another one. That's the good thing about the Bay. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's talk about some of the challenges you face. I mean, this network is for small business people, right?
Yeah.
And you've been in business for more
19
than
years, yeah.
for 2 decades. Right? Did you face any challenges, and then how did you overcome your challenges?
Well, business is always a challenge, especially with employees that,
The turnover?
turnover employees, clients, and to please everyone, and everybody, every business is different. So for me, the medical consulting is more about collection. So I always tell my clients, I can be here for an hour telling you how amazing I am, but your bank account is going to show in 3 months how good I am. So so I give results, and I bring amazing. I don't even do marketing. People, other doctors, clinics refer me other people, and it's been amazing. I have over 100 employees. Oh my God!
Wow.
So I have over 100 employees in that business. So the restaurant is a challenge. In the beginning, was really hard, and actually, when I started the first week, I was going back home, and I was like, maybe I am in the wrong business. I was really tired. It's really time consuming. And the other thing is, it's hard to please everyone. Maybe some people doesn't like the arepas, but they love the Patakon. Maybe they don't. So, I want to please everyone. I ask people, what do you didn't like? Tell me. This is new. I want to make it amazing for everyone. So I think the first week was a challenge, especially that everybody was new. So the kitchen, the people didn't know each other. The kitchen wasn't working as a team yet. So I think the first week was really a challenge, especially it was really hard for me to find Venezuelan waitress, and they were not familiar with the menu. So slowly I have now few Venezuelan waitress. Everybody in my kitchen, they are Venezuelan. I have a few Colombians, so they know the food, and it's been doing great. The first week we were so packed, and the kitchen was a little bit slow, and people were, making reviews like they're slow. Like I was like, come on, give me a break. We only been in business for 2 days. Give me a week. I only asked for a week. And then I think after the second week we got really good, and everything it changed a big time. So in the beginning was a challenge. Every day something that and I try to make it better.
Right. Okay.
So I love challenges. So
good,
if you don't have challenges, you don't have.
Good for you. Yeah, good for you. Then let's talk about, since we're here, let's talk about your construction business. So how long have you been doing that?
Well, my construction business I started with a friend. He was doing that, and I was like the back. He was having the business for 15 years. So I was like the back person because I am a CPA and I am an engineer. So I'm pretty good with like numbers, And then I was helping him out, and then he had the experience. I say, let's go do this business and make it huge. Let's go. I finance everything. Let's go buy the truck. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And the business grew pretty well. But he passed on December 2020.
Oh wow.
So
sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So everything is on me, and actually it's even better. So
So but the construction stuff, what do you do? I mean, you said
we
roofing
do
company?
roofing, and
Right.
then we do demolitions.
I see.
So we have big clients. They get big contracts. So I bring all my crews. I bring all my trucks. So they start doing demolitions. All the buildings outside, inside, and then.
Is it commercial?
Commercial, yeah.
So no
we
residential?
do residential too.
You do
but
residential?
most, I have few clients. They do only commercial, and they are huge. So I
Right.
think I prefer to do those than but I do everything.
So who's your ideal referral partner? Who's your ideal referral partner?
My referral partner,
Yes.
I find I don't know, I find the clients my own.
So okay, if somebody's watching this and then they say, okay, fine, she does, okay, for your construction business, right? So your
Contractors.
Contractors.
Like
yes.
like contractors,
Yes.
the person who do like any roofing,
Right.
I can do the tear off for them. So
Yes.
the old roofing, I will tear off the
Right,
roofing.
right, okay.
And then contractors who do new buildings or they renovate buildings,
Yes.
I can do the whole demolition outside the building.
Right, right.
So we can take all the sliding, the trim, the gutters, everything outside with like remove.
Okay, so like also flippers, real estate flippers, people that buy homes.
I
to
can
flip.
do all that for them.
Okay, I see. Good, good, good. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add to this interview? So we're going to come here next week. We're going to bring you some people, some clients,
Well,
for them to sample the food and stuff like that.
I
They can-
guarantee you they're going to be happy.
and then for them to spread out the word and tell everybody about it. Cool.
I am excited.
Okay, cool.
This is my chef,
Chef.
from Maracaibo, Venezuela.
Okay, okay. I've never
So-
been to South America.
You should go.
I should
you
go.
should go.
Hola. ¿Cómo estamos? Muy bien, gracias.
Look, that's an arepa. That is
Arepa,
like
that's
a,
it?
yeah,
Okay. So that's you said corn flour or something?
corn flour. Yeah.
Okay.
So like that, the corn flour is gluten free. So for people who they can gluten.
Uh-huh.
That's really good choice.
Okay, cool. So this is like, you guys are like Chipotle has Chipotle style kind of stuff? Is that what it is?
Not really, because it's a sit-down restaurant, and then this is only for preparing. But we have a big kitchen there doing all the stuff.
Okay.
And then we serve the people here like a restaurant.
Okay.
Chipotle is more like a fast food style.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more, sit-down restaurant. So that's the plantain.
Okay, I see that. Oh, okay. I thought it was it was bacon.
No, that's fried plantain.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because just seeing it from afar, it looks like bacon.
So that's the shredded beef. It's
Okay.
so tasty.
Oh, wow.
So tasty.
That looks good.
And that you have the black beans.
Uh-huh.
And then you have the cheese.
Okay. What kind of cheese is this?
That's Venezuelan cheese.
Oh, okay. You got Venezuelan wine too? You guys make
No,
wine?
we don't have Venezuelan wine, but we have Venezuelan beer.
Okay.
And then we have Venezuelan drinks. They are different. We have Malta and
Malta,
Frescolita.
okay,
Yeah, Malta
okay.
is like a black beer with no alcohol.
Yeah.
You tried Malta before?
I have tried Malta a lot of times.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool.
You see?
Arepas. That's good. Looks good. That's a sound
Here. So she makes all the soups and she makes a lot of different stuff. She's amazing too.
Hi. Okay, that's shredding. She's shredding the cheese, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The cheese, we bring the cheese from Miami.
Oh, okay.
Because Venezuelan stuff, most of the Venezuelan population is in Miami.
Yes.
So we bring a lot of stuff from there.
Okay.
Most of the stuff, and here you cannot find anything.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the dough where we can make that.
Okay, that's where you make the arepas.
Yes.
Okay, that's from there. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Hola. Vamos. Muy bien.
She's
Gracias.
from Caracas.
Yeah, okay, so I thought this was bacon, right? But she says it's not bacon, so that's amazing. I love bacon, for sure, okay? I don't like pork that much, but I love bacon, you know? So, this is plantain, so this is good, yeah? The first time I see a plantain in a sandwich.
Moist.
Yeah.
Chicken. Huh? No.
The shredded beef was pretty tender.
This is vegan.
Well seasoned.
That's
right?
vegan.
Yes.
And I'm going to bring you 2 glasses.
Oh,
to
thank
try.
you. This mom. Well, this is my
Pero
first time
cuando
eating
la, no
Venezuelan food,
reposa, se
right?
ve
So
que la
it's really
echaste en el tubo
all about the
en
base.
ese momento.
So
Tiene que
this is
reposar.
pabellón? I don't know. I forgot. But you got the meat
Yo
here.
se la
You got
llevo
the
ya.
sandwich. The plantains, pretty soft. Okay. But the sandwich, the sandwich is not cold. It's actually, it's pretty warm. It's baked. Is it baked?
That one is on the flat grill.
Like flat grill. Okay, they put it in flat grill, and guess what? It's pretty crusty. Very nice.
We have a fry too, like this one. Fry is really tasty, but it's not that healthier like the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, you leave the credit card.
I really love it. No wonder she said this place was packed when they
¿Y la
opened it.
tarjeta del mami? La tarjeta del que
You
la
like
dejó
exotic
botada.
food, right? Tired of eating American food, Japanese food, and Chinese food all the time. It's like
caliente
something
la
else
sopa.
from somewhere. Can't wait for somebody to open up a restaurant here. No.
Vamos a calentarlo, pa. Chicken soup. So we
Chicken
have the soup of the day. So every day we have different. So tomorrow we're going to make beef. It's like a rib soup. And then today is chicken soup. Este menú ya les traigo otro. Y así ella ya las atiende.
The soup is really thick. Right?
Plantain, green plantain in the bottom.
Oh,
And we
okay.
have different ones. This is asada. One is shredded beef, shredded chicken.
That looks like the most yummy.
And
And shrimp?
yes.
Shrimp is this one?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I think that would be my favorite.
Get that.
Hold on. What is that you have?
Shrimp.
Shrimp? They like cheese, huh? So you have shrimp. And no, exactly. Then the base of that is fried. It's fried. No, it's not salsa. It's plantains. I've never had anything like the base of that. It's plantains. Yeah, that's plantains.
Oh, wow. Okay, cucumber.
Cucumber. Now I'm eating beef. Right? This is beef. Plantain. Beef over plantains. Beef barbecue. Okay, maybe barbecue over plantains. So this is good. And again, I think this is very common with the Venezuelans, right? So whether it's dough or plantains, you know, they always gotta mix it with the same thing. So here's meat. Then I think they'll always, the trademark for them is they gotta have the cheese on top of it, right?